Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we revving our engines and heading deep into a world that's often shrouded in myth and media sensationalism. We re-exploring the landscape of outlaw motorcycle clubs in Canada as we look towards 2025. What does this subculture look like today? How has it evolved from the violent turf wars of the past? And what challenges does it face in an increasingly digital and surveilled world? Let's cut through the noise and get into the real story. The media often uses biker gang, but many members prefer Outlaw Motorcycle Club or 1%er Club. This 1%er label stems from a supposed statement by the American Motorcyclist Association, claiming that 99% of decent motorcyclists are law-abiding citizens, implying the other 1% are not. It's a badge of honor for these clubs, a symbol of their separation from mainstream society. Many people immediately think of the Quebec Biker War of the 1990s and early 2000s. This was a brutal conflict, primarily between the Hells Angels and the Rock Machine for control of illicit markets. It was a dark period, resulting in over 150 deaths, including innocent civilians. The public outcry led to massive police crackdowns like Operation Springtime 2001, which saw the arrest of dozens of Hells Angels members and significantly weakened their public presence. This era fundamentally changed how law enforcement and the government approached these groups, leading to some of the toughest anti-gang legislation in the world. So, where does that leave us as we approach 2025? The overt public violence of the past has largely subsided. You're far less likely to see headline-grabbing street battles. The modern outlaw club in Canada is often smarter, more discreet, and more focused on business. This includes complex money laundering schemes, infiltration of legitimate industries like trucking and construction, and high-level trafficking networks that are much harder to trace. The leather vest and motorcycle are still central to the identity. But the real power often lies in boardrooms and encrypted communications, not backalley brawls. Despite decades of pressure from law enforcement, they maintain a significant presence from British Columbia to the Maritimes. The Outlaws Motorcycle Club, historic rivals of the Hells Angels, have a presence primarily in Ontario and have been involved in various conflicts over the years. Then there are clubs like the Bacchus Motorcycle Club, one of Canada's oldest, which holds sway in the Atlantic provinces. The archetypal image of the aging, grizzled biker is becoming less accurate. Clubs are actively recruiting younger members, often from street gangs. These new recruits, sometimes called strikers or prospects, are tech-savvy and accustomed to a different kind of criminal landscape. They bring new skills, but also a different, sometimes more volatile mindset. And brotherhood, above all. And the younger members, who may be more focused on profit and personal status. Every member with a smartphone is a potential source of data. Social media posts, even from family or friends, can provide law enforcement with valuable intelligence on members' whereabouts, associations, and activities. The very tools that empower them also expose them to unprecedented levels of surveillance. Law enforcement's approach has also become far more sophisticated. Police forces across Canada now have specialized anti-gang units that focus on intelligence gathering and financial disruption rather than just street-level arrests. Furthermore, civil forfeiture laws have become a powerful tool, allowing authorities to seize assets, cash, vehicles, properties believed to be proceeds of crime, even without a criminal conviction. This hits the clubs where it hurts most, their finances. So what is the public perception versus the reality? You'll see them hosting charity rides, toy drives, and community events. For many members, the club is genuinely about brotherhood, a shared love for motorcycles, and a rejection of societal norms. They see themselves as rebels, not criminals. However, law enforcement and the justice system maintain that this is a carefully crafted facade. They argue that at the core of the one-percenter world is a commitment to a criminal enterprise, and that the brotherhood is bound by illegal activities. The truth is likely somewhere in a complex middle ground. A club can be a genuine brotherhood for its members while also functioning as a criminal organization. The two are not mutually exclusive. Looking ahead to 2025 and beyond, the challenges for these clubs are immense. The legal pressure is relentless. Internal conflicts between old and new generations could destabilize established power structures. The era of the outlaw biker as a folk hero is long gone, replaced by a reality of complex criminal investigations and long prison sentences. The future of outlaw motorcycle clubs in Canada will likely be one of further retreat from the public eye, a deeper move into the shadows of the digital world, and a constant. The roaring engines may be a little quieter on the streets, but the machinery behind the scenes is still running at full throttle. Thanks for watching. This is a complex and often misunderstood topic, so I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think the future holds for these clubs in Canada? If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into fascinating subjects. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.